Hello and welcome to this Excel tips video. I am Sumit Bansal, and in this video I'm going to show you a really cool feature in Excel, which is the camera tool. So here I have this data in these cells, and here I have an image of this data. So you can see this is an image, but what is really cool about this image is that this is linked to this data, which means that if I make any changes in this data set, then it would dynamically be reflected here. See what happens when I select this range here and let's say give it a color. Instantly that same color is being reflected in this image as well, and I can put this image anywhere in this worksheet, and whenever I make a change here, that change would appear here. So in this case, if I change this value, then instantly that value also changes in the image. Now, the way you can use these images is that if you have, let's say, multiple worksheets or multiple charts, then you can create these images and put this somewhere in a summary dashboard, so that whenever you go back to the original data and you make any changes, it would automatically update in the summary worksheet. Now let me show you how to use the camera tool. The first thing you need to know is that camera tool is not available by default. You have to add it. So to do that, I would come here in the quick access toolbar options and I would add the camera tool to the quick access toolbar. So I would come here, right click, go to more commands, and here I would select all commands. And now I would scroll down and I would look for the option camera. Here I have it. Now when I click on add and click OK, you can see that the camera tool has been added. Now to use the camera tool, you simply have to select the range of which you want to take that image. Click on the camera tool here and then click wherever you want that image to appear. So if I click here, then it would instantly create an image which is linked to this original data set, and it's here. And you can move this image and put it anywhere you want. You are not restricted to the same worksheet. You can also put this image in other worksheets. So for example, if I want this data to be on the summary sheet, then I would select this data, click on the camera tool, go to the summary tab and click here. And instantly it would give me this image, and you can resize this image if you want. You can place it anywhere you want. Also, if you have charts and you want to create these for charts, you cannot select a chart and click on the camera tool. It will not be available because a camera tool works only with the ranges, the cells in the worksheet. So if you have to take an image of this chart, instead of selecting the chart, you select the cells around this chart. So if I select all these images, all these cells here, now I go to the camera tool, click here. It takes an image of these cells, but because the chart is on these cells, the image of chart is also taken. And now I can come here in summary sheet and click, and you can see that I have the chart here. If you want, you can change the image by cropping it. So you have the crop option here, and you can resize it and crop it if there are some extra spaces, and place it in the dashboard if you want. So this is a really cool tool. Again, if you go back and you make any changes, let's say I make this 100, this chart updates here, but at the same time, even this chart would update. So you can use camera tool to create these dynamically linked images and then place these images anywhere in the worksheet, and you do not need to have it in the same worksheet. You can also put it in different worksheet. Now let me also show you another way of doing it without the camera tool. So it's nice to have this camera tool here. It does it with one single click, but if you don't want to add this here, or you only have to do it a couple of times, there is another way of doing it. You select this range, you copy this data, then you go to the home tab, and here in paste you have this option linked picture, and when you click on it, it would create a linked picture, and you can see this is the picture that has been created, and it's again the same picture, the same image. And if I make any change here, then this image would also update. So you can use either the camera tool, or you can select the range and then use the paste as linked picture option. That's it in this video. I hope you found this useful. Also, if you're liking these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I come up with a new Excel tips video. Thank you and have a nice day.